What is up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to the live stream. I am your favorite cyborg with the Lux that rocks, Adam Richmond, and this is Surviving Rocklahoma. Let me know, how's everything coming through? Is everything coming out okay? I hope everybody can hear me okay. I can't have any problems tonight. We've got some major things to talk about. I see a lot of you already in the comments. We've already hit over 30 live viewers. Thank you all for tuning in. I am just getting some stuff lined out, guys. We've got 3 musical features to feature for musical features tonight, including 3 of the artists that you are going to see on the Rock the Equinox lineup 2024 at Lake John Wells in Stigler, Oklahoma. We will be breaking the lineup for you all tonight. We're going to do that here a little bit later in the show. You're just going to have to keep watching and wait for this this announcement. I'm not sure what's going on here with the graphics. There we go. So before we get into all of that, let's do this. Let's go ahead and pay homage to the sponsors. First up, we've got DEB Concerts, who answers the question, what do you want to do with your life? I want to rock! And rock he does, and rock he shall be doing at Rocklahoma this coming Labor Day inside of the Roadhouse. And we are going to be having some of those artists right here on this show, just like we do. And each and every year, we're going to sit down with some of the folks in the tent at Rocklahoma. We're probably going to have a few leading up to the festival as well. Any guesses on who we might see on the lineup? I have no clue who's going to be playing, but it's always fun to speculate. Drop your predictions down in the comments. So I will also would like to recognize, speaking of a Rocklahoma partner, AYS Rentals, at your service rentals, your official purveyors of the Pooh Shacks at Rocklahoma and Born and Raised Music Festivals, and the only place I know of where you can get your own portable restroom for your campsite at a music festival. And you can be doing that at either of those 2 festivals. In the months leading up, you at your service rentals will be sharing the reservation form on their Facebook page. So make sure that you're following them on Facebook. You're also following Surviving Rocklahoma. As you know, we've been known to give away some services from At Your Service Rentals. Now, not only do they provide the typical porta potties, but they also get you a swimming pool for your campsite with some fresh, clean water to go with it. Now, if you need a facility that's outside of Rocklahoma or Born and Raised, well, they operate all year round, and they got a wide array of rental services that you can pick from, including portable restrooms, shower houses, sanitation stations, portable fencing. There's just a lot of stuff that they've got. Absolutely great crews and professional folks. So make sure you give them some love, and don't be caught at Rocklahoma stuck out waiting in line looking for a place to go poo like that guy. Hey, what are you doing over there?
Dinner was full.
Yeah, he didn't call At Your Service Rentals. Also want to give some love to Rockavet. You know what? All you veterans out there, let's see it.
Now let me see your war face. Ah! Bullshit! You didn't convince me. Let me see your real war face. Ah! You don't scare me. Work on it. Sir, yes, sir.
Now, remember, folks, all of you veterans, I'm going to start issuing you a challenge. I would love to see all of my veterans, active servicemen and women, and all of you rockers out there throwing your tribute to the troops. Show us your war face and send it to survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. Video clips or pictures are always fun. Let's see your war face. We'd love to show some war faces in this segment going forward. So once again, shoot me an email, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. Throw war face in your subject line. Speaking of, we've been doing a promotion with Rock Event. We've been working with these folks for several months now, several years now. We've given away over 60 passes to not only Rocklahoma, but Born and Raised Music Festival as well. That all of those passes have went to active and former servicemen and women, our wonderful veterans who have put their lives on the line to fight for our rights to party and rock with our freedoms. And we like to give back, and Rock Event has been allowing us to do just that. And we are running a promotion through May. You still got 2 more months to go. And every episode, I will be giving out a code word. Now, you save that code word. At the end of the promotion, we'll give you a form, and you're going to list all the code words. Now, a couple of people with the most code words are going to win some prizes at Rock the River 2024. So the best way to do, if you didn't catch previous code words, all you got to do is go back and listen to them or watch the X show. Now, this week's code word is situation foobar. Now, you know, when things are foobar, it's that same old thing.
Now let me see your war face. Ah!
Now, we've all been in those foobar situations. Hopefully your Monday hasn't been foobar. Before we get into that, got a little sidetracked. Also want to give a huge shout out to the Rocklahoma bitches. These girls are always bringing the fun, bringing the hype at a Rocklahoma music festivals, as well as a local rock music event near you. Absolutely love Christy and Kendra of the Rocklahoma bitches and everybody else who helps out with that project. Now, also want to give a huge shout out and a lot of love to our proud partner and sponsor, Photography by Angel Lee, who has been our official photographer for going on 2 years, going on 3 years actually, helping us cover not only Rocklahoma, Born and Raised. We've covered Rock Island last year, and this year we're going to be taking a road trip to Daytona for Welcome to Rockville, and she's going to be bringing those images to you via the podcast. So a lot of love to Photography by Angel Lee. Also want to give a shout out to the Big Old Bus, who's bringing a busload of debauchery to a music festival near you. And you can't miss this big orange bus with a stripper pole on the back and a huge crowd of hooting and hollering. Fun, I just love it. You can't miss it anytime you want between VIP and GA campgrounds. They're located right next to the ADA, right next to Camp Rock Event. And they've also branched out. Not only are they at Rocklahoma, but they are also at not only Rock the River, but Rock the Equinox as well. And last year at Rock the Equinox, they brought out their more family-friendly affair. So they've had some stuff for everybody going on during the day before we got wild after dark. So love my friends at the Big Old Bus. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the show, folks, shoot me an email, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. Let me know a little bit about your business, what I could do for you, what we could do for each other, and how we could support not only our local rock music scene, but our local businesses as well. But with that, folks, let's go ahead and crack open a cold one, as we usually do. Before we do that, let's go to the comments. Let's see what is up. I see you guys. What is up, Christian Hopkins? I see Mr. Fireball is in the comments. What's up, buddy? James Woodall, what up? Aaron Warren is in the comments. Thank you so much for those stars. For those of you wondering what those stars are, those are actually little bits, little currency that helps us monetize the podcast. We don't get any residuals from views or traffic like that because I play so much live music. I don't really get to monetize the stream in that way. So those stars make a world of difference. You can also buy your merch. We've got links on the Facebook page where you can get the official Surviving Rocklahoma t-shirts, as well as proud member of the local rock music scene t-shirts. Huge shout out to Jeremy Knight and Lacey Knight of Metalcore Clothing. Thank you for those. We're over 50 live viewers. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Alrighty, folks. So let's go ahead and crack into the show, and no better way to do that than crack into a cold one. Now, this year we have been featuring new brews each week thanks to Pryor Liquors, Wines, and Spirits in Pryor, Oklahoma. And this week I am drinking an India Pale Ale. We've been drinking a lot of IPAs. This was the IPA box. We'll see what it gives us. Hooks us up with in the next box. Now, the cool thing is some of these have higher alcohol content, and I'm always down for that. Now, this one is brewed somewhere. Obviously, I usually read their brewery, but I can't say. Oh, brewed by and canned by Iron Monk Brewing Company in friendly downtown Stillwater, Oklahoma. So, you know what? Let's get some loves for a local brewery. Well, this is Iron Monk Brewery, the 9. So, everybody join me as I pull up my 9 and bust a cap. Cheers. Oh, that's good. I dig that. In the comments, Misty's burning a bowl. What's up, Christy? Alrighty, folks. So let's go ahead and move on into the show. Before we get into that, some really big news broke last week. Not really broke, but the first step towards Rocklahoma 2024 kicked off Friday at 10 a.m. as the rock renewals have officially opened. And the question is, have you got your renewals yet? Now, I will give you fair warning. I know a lot of you already felt this. I felt it a little bit in the wallet. Inflation hit, just like each and every year. It goes up a little bit. And, owie. But, I'm going. It doesn't matter who is playing. I'm there one way or another, regardless. And let's go ahead and take a look and see a little bit of details on the renewals that just came up. So we got a new color scheme this year. Now, remember, folks, Those of you who are like ourselves at Camp Mardi Gras, we help try to fund our parties, and those of us who do large campsites, we try to fund those by selling merch. We sell those off Rocklahoma grounds. Remember, folks, two things to remember if you're going to sell merch of anything associated with Rocklahoma. First up, well, you're not associated with Rocklahoma. You're not approved to sell merch at Rocklahoma Music Festival. So you're going to have to do all of this stuff before Labor Day. Now, which let's be honest about it. Think about it, folks. If you're going to support a local campsite at Rocklahoma, it only makes sense that, they're trying to generate this money beforehand so that they can invest that into the party, with porta potty rentals and extra services to help facilitate whatever event or party or whatever it is they're doing in those campgrounds. Now, the second thing is, folks, if you're going to sell merch, do not use the Rocklahoma label or font, or their logo or font. So that's very important. I don't want anyone getting in trouble. And more specifically, I don't want somebody getting too carried away and ruining it for all of us who play by the rules in order to help offset our personal costs. Now, with that being said, folks, Rocklahoma 2024 is going to be August 30th through September 1st in Pryor, Oklahoma. The renewal window opened up March 8th. It's going to run through the 18th. The lineup the lineup announcing early April. Now, remember, not to toot my own horn, but toot toot. We are the official podcast of Rocklahoma, so we're going to be among the first to bring you that lineup and a taste of the bands that's going to be featured on that lineup as well. So when I know something, I promise you guys are going to know something. Now, I was going to say, there's the passes. The passes have gone up. Now, weekend GA is renewal prices are $189. We'll say $190. Weekend GA 4-pack for 4 of them is going to be $680. Weekend GA military is going to be $170. The base VIP package, trust me, folks, base VIP is totally worth the money. Look at what all you guys get. Access to the Rocklahoma Festival grounds, including the Roadhouse Renegade stage, with pet access at the Freedom stage. Oh, wait, no, excuse me. That's the Groupie Pit. Woo! Didn't want to false advertise there. Access to the campgrounds, including the Roadhouse and Renegade stage, with reserved seat at the Freedom stage. Also includes access to the VIP catering tent, free food, and where fans enjoy complimentary food, water, and soft drinks in an air-conditioned tent, plus a dedicated VIP festival entrance and VIP parking. So trust me, guys, it is worth the money. It's I'm broke when I'm rolling in. I'll just be honest with you. Take something for your campsite to get you by outside of festival hours, and you're going to be golden for the whole weekend. You'll be covered, except for, what other extras you want, whether it be merch or alcohol or things like that. That's not covered in those. Now, a lot of you folks, especially you ladies out there, might also be wondering about Miss Rocklahoma. Miss Rocklahoma, the contest will be announced probably, I'd say, midsummer, because they have to open it up to voting. Then, they'll narrow it down to smaller categories with the top 5, I believe it is, going to Rocklahoma, or top 3, and then they'll announce their winner there. That's also where you will submit, is through this rocklahoma.com page. Now, if you're asking about camping, you know what? Hey, you see that map right there? I made that map. And you can join the Rocklahoma Campgrounds map on Facebook. And we will actually be launching the official Rocklahoma Campgrounds map when the lineup drops. Now, what that means, and actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and launch it this week. We're going to start taking submissions when the lineup drops, but for now, we're going to go ahead and open this up so that everybody can get an idea of what the layout looks like, and folks can see where exactly the layout of the land is. Again, I don't want to take submissions too early to get on the Rocklahoma Campgrounds map, because I just don't want to have to keep doing the same job over and over again. And I know some of you folks think, well, only moved once, and that's fine. You did. That stuff happens, but we've got hundreds of people listed on there, so that adds up, and so that accumulates to a lot of work. And I want to give a huge shout out to both of the folks who have been helping us with that. Darren Pilkington is in the comments now, so he was a huge asset to the team last year and been helping us do the form on the website. Now, the pricing on the campsites went up a little bit, so I think it's $199 per VIP campsite, and GA is $130. Now, remember, I know a lot of you folks are wondering what the difference between VIP camping and GA camping is, because you do see a price difference there. The main difference is the proximity to the entrance where you enter the festival. So VIP doesn't have electric. No campsites there have electric. Well, there are some, but those are exclusive to like partners and vendors and stuff, people who invest a lot of money in Rocklahoma. Those are the only ones that get electrical hookups. Now, the rest of us bring generators, and we get water services from Atcher Service Rentals. So the main thing you're going to be paying for is at closer access, shorter walking distance. Now, I will say, and this is not to say anything one way or another, because I know a lot of folks are very intimate about where they camp, whether they're camping in the VIP and the GA. I will say there are more parties in GA camping than there are VIP. That's all that is. I don't know why that is. VIP is getting known to be, one of the more quiet areas where most people go over to GA to party. Now, as the longest running campsite party at Rocklahoma, that is one reason why we have stayed in VIP where we are at. So Camp Mardi Gras has not moved in going on 10 years. This is going to be our 10th year as a campsite, and we haven't gone anywhere. We're not going anywhere. So we are, to my knowledge, the oldest campsite that has been partying. Wait, I take that back. Second oldest, because Camp Corruption was there before us. So we are the second longest running party at Rocklahoma. So, and we do that in the VIP. So we do parties over there as well, folks. Now, that's what the camp map is for. You can join that on Facebook, and there's a lot that goes into it. So remember, folks, your appreciation is much appreciated. Now, I also want to show you guys something. Now, this is the desktop version of the website. I know a lot of folks have problems with this every year. I'm going to show you the mobile site. All right, now look. So if you go up, with the mobile, and you log in, and this is what you're seeing. Now, if you need more information, click over here on that icon in the upper right. That's where you're going to get more information, including info. That's where you're going to get all the good stuff, all the cans, do's, don'ts, who you can call if you're needing to get information on Rocklahoma. There's some more maps. And wow, these are some beautiful maps. I might have to still work on some of those too. But yeah, there's tons of stuff on here. So that's, once again, that's rocklahoma.com. Renewals are open now. And I can't wait to see everyone this year at Rocklahoma 2024. But after Rocklahoma, you're probably going to be hurting in the budget just like me. And so you're going to catch this other festival that is totally free. And I want to give you a taste of Rock the Equinox right now. And I don't know how your Monday went, but you know what? I think I'm going to throw it over to my boys at Etched in Embers. Guys, play me a happy song.
Want to sing a happy song. Learning what was right is wrong. Remember how it started strong. We were living a happy song till it all went down. Lost days were numbered. Sing a happy song about holding on. But those days are gone. Now you're moving on. I can't remember where it all went wrong. We've lost the words to our happy song about holding on. I just want to sing a happy song.
And that was Etched in Embers with Happy Song. How about that video, right? Hey, studio audience. Get those reactions in the live stream. Let's hear them, y'all. Oh my gosh. Absolutely love that band. You can catch that band and a bunch more at this amazing festival. It's going to be free. Free. The only money you gotta bring is, to get you through the weekend, food, whatever. There's a Walmart 5 minutes away. They're ready with everything you could possibly need on your camping adventure when you forget everything, just like I did. It's in a beautiful lake. I take my kayak out there. It's family friendly. I bring a bouncy house every year from Adam's Backyard Bouncers, shameless plug. And let's not forget the live music, folks. To my understanding, the only thing you got to pay for is the food trucks. But, the lineup, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, your Rock the Equinox 2024 lineup. Oh my gosh, look at this. September 27th through the 28th, John Wells, Stigler, Oklahoma, free admission. Rock the Equinox. Number 9, Shotgun Funeral, Oklahoma Blood. Treachery, Infall, Still Knock, Dime Store Riot, The Normandies, 1,000 Years Wide, Social Tragedy, 5 Body Blade, Groucho, The Destination. Looks like we're even going to have ourselves a wedding. Congratulations, Travis and Maxine. 357 is going to be playing. Also going to be playing as Alburn. Transient, Kira, the band you just watched, Etched in Embers, and Widow 7. I love that flyer. A huge shout out to Scene Queen Graphics. Great job with that flyer, India. Remember, folks, bands, if you are out there in need of a new logo or need your logos revamped, give Scene Queen Graphics a call, message on Facebook, a follow. Also, while you're at it, if you got the nice, fancy, cool, clean graphics, well, get that stuff printed out on quality materials. And I know somebody that can do that for you. Stigler Printing. It can get you some great banners and other promotional goods. I see one of the fine folks from Stigler Printing is in the comments. What is up, Nicole? How is it going? Much love to Nicole, Lori, and Josh, and everybody else associated with Rock the Equinox. Once again, September 27th through the 28th, free of admission. Just a few of the bands, local favorites: Widow 7, 1,000 Years Wide, Dime Store Riot, The Normandies, and many more are going to be playing. Lord knows we played a lot of Still Knock, Infall, Treachery here in the recent months. And you know what? I tell you what, I had such a great time listening to that last track, and I still have an unacceptable amount of my beverage left to be this far into a show. So I tell you what, folks, a taste of one of the bands that you're going to be seeing at this year's Rock the Equinox, September 27th through 29th, your headliner for Saturday, I believe, Widow 7 with Choke.
On the words you say, talking shit on me, it's like you love to hate. I can't let go of your little lies, of the wasted time, feeling dead inside. I hope you choke. Growing tensions, dug a hole in talking shit on me. It's like you love to hate. I can't let go of your little lies, of the wasted time, feeling dead inside. I hope you choke.
That was Widow 7 with Choke. Give it up, y'all. Give it up. Those reactions. Let's see those reacts. Let's see in the comments. Much love. Give them a follow on social media. Check them out on YouTube. That's where I got that video, and they've got several other ones. So make sure that you check them out on YouTube, as well as Rock the Equinox 2024. I am so glad to be dropping that lineup. Thank you so much, Lori, and everybody involved with Rock the Equinox 2024. I will be there along with my proud partner. Photography by Angel Lee will be capturing images, and we're going to try to catch a couple of recordings and some footage as well. You never know what we're going to catch. Sometimes we catch some good quality content. Sometimes it doesn't turn out that great, but we still get some great images and stuff. So it's always an adventure. So I can't wait to see everybody at the rock reunion at Rock the Equinox 2024. Now, also want to, before that, first up on our to-do list for this year, in a couple of months, Angel and myself are going to be traveling to Daytona for Welcome to Rockville. And we want to thank all of you who tune in to the podcast for all of your support, because it's thanks to you folks that we get invited to things like this, and we get to cover things like this. And we're going to be there for Motley Crue, Limp Bizkit, Foo Fighters, Slipknot, Disturbed, Jelly Roll, Queens of the Stone Age, Evanescence, Machine Head, Cypress Hill, Clutch, In Flames, Tech Nine, Black Veiled Vides, Sum 41. Man, there's just so many great bands that's going to be playing this year at Daytona, and we are so glad to be bringing you coverage. Now, this festival, once again, we're not officially media for this event, so we're not going to be backstage. We're going to be just like any other person that goes and attends the festival. So it is going to be an OG survival guide. We're going to bring all of the knowledge that we've learned from our time at our local favorite music festival, Rocklahoma, and we're going to apply it as we drive over 1,000 miles to Daytona and cover this amazing festival. This is coming up in May, so May 9th through the 12th. So make sure that you check out our Facebook page and survivingrocklahoma.com. We're going to have those links available so that you can get your merch, and all of those stars that you all are donating, all of the merch that you all buy, will be funding our travel for this year's road trip. We are so excited to make that trip. Now, after that road trip, we're going to be at Rock Summer Camp. That's right. Last year for Rock the River was an absolute success. Now, granted, when all of us Rocklahomies are anywhere, we bring a tornado or high winds, but you know what? We survived that. And the only casualty I knew of was a couple of canopies, which we're used to, and somebody's SUV, but it's all cool. Everybody's, nobody was hurt. It's not a festival with a bunch of Rocklahoma people in the middle of a campground if we don't bring a storm. So, that's how we roll. Now, but it was last year very much had a summer camp feel, and John and crew absolutely loved how all of us tended to have our own little camps within a greater campground, and it lended itself perfectly to Sparrowhawk Campground here in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. And not only did you guys show up and show out with amazing support for the local bands that was playing that festival, but you guys showed up in mass. We booked there was over 500 people there, and we sold out not only Sparrowhawk, but one of the neighboring float places as well, as we did the big float that Saturday. Now, we're going to try to do it again this year. We're going to try to get an early morning float on that Saturday, and this will be the open invitation. Everybody's going to be loading up and trying to depart and get back in time to see the live stages take off. And there's going to be some amazing acts playing Rock the River this year, including Rehab, Flaw, Scotty Austin of Saving Abel, and the Texas Hippie Coalition is going to be in town. So that's going to be an amazing campground, because they are a family in their own way. City of the Week, The Lonely Ones, The Other LA, Nothing But Humans, Shelter in Place, Modern Mimes, Dime Store Riot, Dark from Day One, Traitora, The Less Fortunate, Spare the Dead, Never Mind the Embers, Tyrannus, Let Slip the Dogs, She Hates Me Not. Congratulations, by the way, to She Hates Me Not, who was on Channel 8 playing the morning or the day show. Congratulations, guys. Did you all see it? If anybody's got it, throw it in the comments there. Off Division is going to be playing. Oklahoma Blood is also going to be playing. Still Knocked, Wolf Ugly, and Steel Sight. Once again, this is Sparrowhawk Campgrounds, Tahlequah, Oklahoma, June 13th through the 16th. www.rocktheriverfest.com. You can get your tickets now on Ticket Storm. You know what? They're going to be playing at this festival, and they're also on this other lineup that we just dropped for Rock the Equinox number 9. You know what, folks? I think we need a taste of a live performance. We've had a couple of videos. You know what? Let's have a live performance. Let's have a taste of Oklahoma Blood. Once again, that was Oklahoma Blood with Can't Wait, as in can't wait to perform at the Summer's Music Festivals. Not only will they be at Rock the River, but they will also be at Rock the Equinox 2024. Rock Equinox number 9, along with several other locals you can see right there. Shotgun Funeral, Rock Oklahoma Blood, Trey Terrell, In Fall, Still Knock, Dime Store Riot, The Normandies, 1,000 Years Wide, Social Tragedy, Five Body Blade, Groucho, The Destination, 357, Airborne, Transient, Kira, Etched in Embers, and Widow 7, who you also saw right here on this live stream. And thank you once again for allowing us to announce your lineup for this year's free festival in Lake John Wells in Stigler, Oklahoma. You know, folks, it is getting towards the end of the hour, and we like to make sure we take a little time every episode to say thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in to the live stream, to the podcast. We absolutely love doing this show, and it's with your support and those of you watching all are the reason why we continue to do it. So as long as you all keep tuning in, we'll keep making these little live streams and featuring local music, loud, local, and live. That's the way we like to do it around here. Remember, folks, if you would like to have your music featured on the show, it's easy. All of you got to do is submit your music, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. While you're at it, include your gigs as well. We'd like to let everybody know where you all are going to be playing. And you know what? Holler at us, and we'd like to introduce you all to a captive audience and also give you an opportunity to give away your swag and tickets and all of that other stuff to generate interest in your next tour. With that being said, folks, make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe not only this podcast, this live stream, wherever you may be tuning in, whether it's live here on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, because we like to simul-stream around here, multi-stream. Or if you are checking out in post on one of those other podcast networks, such as iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, Audible, or anywhere else you get your podcasts, make sure you hit that like, follow, and subscribe button. But, you know, folks, that does it for us. And we had an amazing show. We thank you so much to Oklahoma Blood, Widow 7, and Etched in Embers for allowing us to play your music here. Also want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, DEB Concerts.
I wanna rock!
At Your Service Rentals.
Dinner was full!
And Rockavet.
Now let me see your war face. Ah!
But I digress. Also, Rocklahoma Bitches, thank you so much for sponsoring the show. Remember, Rocklahoma Bitches are the ones who have donated guitars for the last 2 years for me to get signed at Rocklahoma, where we've awarded to, at Rock the River, first one, we gave away the guitars for the first year that I got them signed. The second year, we gave them away through the Rocklahoma Campground Scavenger Hunt, which it lends itself perfectly to the Rocklahoma Campgrounds map. I want to thank Fallon so much for everything you've done in both of those projects and helping us out on the campgrounds map. Also want to give a shout out to those who bring the busload of debauchery, the big old bus, rocking a music festival near you in 2024. And if you would like to sponsor the show, shoot us an email, survivingrocklahoma@gmail.com. We would love to work with local businesses, just like we do photography by Angel Lee, who has been providing her photography services to our broadcast repertoire as we tour and go to all of the local music festivals that we can make, as well as we're going to be traveling to Daytona to Welcome to Rockville, in Daytona, Florida, as well as Rock the River and Rock the Equinox. So a huge shout out to photography by Angel Lee, as well as Stigler, pricking us up with some amazing banners, as well as a lot of the other campsites that are staples at these local festivals. Thank you so much to Scene Queen Graphics for updating those logos. Remember, folks, if you would need an updated logo for your campsite, your band, or a business, give a shout out to Scene Queen Graphics. But you know what, folks? I've just got a little bit left in my my beverage. A huge shout out to Prior Wines and Spirits. Cheers, y'all. And cheers to a good show. And thank you all so much. Remember, folks, stay on the positive side of life. And as always, rock on.